first thing we gotta do. This video just came out like not too long ago, and I saw it, so I wanted to watch it because I've been thinking about, you know, talking about it, and I'm like, might as well talk about it while I'm watching a video, right? So today, we're actually watching the looksmaxxing epidemic. Without further ado, let's check it out.
The red pill community's blow up happened a couple of years ago, and at this point, I think we could say it's fully dead. The leader of it, Andrew Tate, is now shilling trash crypto websites daily on Twitter to make ends meet.
Zero knowledge proof privacy solutions are basically the only way for you to make transactions, enjoy crypto, and not worry about future AI algorithms scanning the blockchain and hitting you with an indictment.
Yeah,
Same
right.
man who said owning cryptocurrency was gay a couple of years ago, by the way. Sneeko has become a full devout Muslim and this year denounced the red pill community and what it was.
Shit,
Only a couple of years ago, he was yelling to the camera that everyone was brainwashed and in the Matrix. And Myron Gaines has become a full-on racist and Triple K member. He's trying to become the new Charlie Kirk by debating college kids on.
How can you become a Triple K member if you are a, you know, what they hate? I didn't know that was possible.
So, are your views on women based on data or personal rejection?
Oh.
Here we go, the whole you're an incel thing. Okay.
Because on a podcast about 2 months ago, didn't you just say you got your first girlfriend and you're like 30?
Wow, she really thinks that's a known.
He should have ended the whole series right there. Now that the red pill is dead, it's gotten replaced with an entirely new chronically online group. And that's the looksmaxxing community. You may be asking Tommy, I thought looksmaxxing has already existed for a while now. And you wouldn't be wrong. A couple of years ago, around the same time, Andrew Tate and the whole red pill movement was blowing up, looksmaxxing was right next to it. At the time though, the red pill movement was so big that it completely overshadowed it. People were more interested in seeing dudes yell at tables full of OnlyFans girls for 5 hours a day at the time, I guess. Now that everyone finds that cringe, people
unfortunately I was one of those.
And there's a couple of faces to it. With the biggest face of it being a streamer called Clip.
Oh, I don't want to hear nothing about him. I know he does a lot of you know, the sugar. You know, he does the sugar. I know he's also, I don't know if he's homophobic, but I know he's racist. He be saying the N-word. I don't like this guy.
Alone by seeing him, I think most people could say that he's a pretty handsome guy. Dare I say, proof that looksmaxxing isn't a joke and can work for people if they actually put effort in it. The only problem with it is how he got there and the stuff he's informing people about it to get his look. And this isn't even talking about all the controversies he's had as a streaming personality alone, which we'll get to. Just looking at this picture though, I want you to guess how old you think he is. Most of y'all might say
20?
early to mid-20s. Maybe he's 30 and looks Max like
I'd say he's like
the past couple of years to look younger than he is.
I know he's dating a 17-year-old, by the way.
Superman actor David Cornsweat, who is 32. But no, Clavicular as of right now is 19 years old. When I learned that, I was shocked because I thought looksmaxxing was supposed to make you look the best at your age. Or if you're older, make you look younger than you are. So learning he was 19 surprised me, and he wants it that way. It makes sense.
You told me he's younger than me? Hold on, I'm 20. Do I look 20? Hold on. Do I look older than him? Oh god. Is Gen Z aging like milk? No. Oh, this is bad. This is bad.
He looks way older than that after telling people he started taking testosterone at 14.
14?
I thought, why would I work out as a natural, take years to make the progress that I can make in months? It didn't make sense to me at all. I was never worried about side effects. I was just worried about progressing, right? So that's kind of always been my mentality. I'm all or nothing with everything that I do.
That's why I'm doing everything natural. This is the peak natural body.
I'm imagining his 14-year-old self in class looking like The Rock while everyone looks their age. This 100% is his parents' fault because the only person that could give you something like that as a minor is a doctor with parental approval. And even then, it's super rare for doctors to give testosterone to minors because it can completely f up your puberty process. Maybe
every kid wants to be, you know, want to look like that when they're young. But to actually do it is a different story. Like me, I obviously wanted muscles, you know, and it just came with it naturally. And I'm not worried about it, you know what I'm saying? I don't plan to be too like that. Like, I don't plan to take testosterone. I don't plan to do none of that. If it gets to a point where I'm working out and stuff like that, this is as close as I will ever get to peak physique for me. I'm gonna keep it that way, you know what I'm saying? I won't do anything.
Being too mean to the parents. In the interview, he said his parents would try to stop him from sneaking the needles in the house, but eventually gave up. Like, what do you mean they gave up? If it was my parents, they would have deadass shipped me to Africa and had me grow up there. Our body has its natural process for a reason, and you're pretty much throwing in a car at 95 miles per hour.
You're trying to speed run.
The average person knows not to do something like this, but in his words, he's not really a longevity guy. Whether that means his face turning into mush after 5 years, or having the testosterone overwhelm his body to the point of having a heart attack hit him at the ripe old age of 24. To him, it's all about reaching his max looks potential now. I don't understand it though, because with how he looks now, he probably could have achieved a lifelong look like that with a couple of years of locking in. Even after 1 year, for real, he could be 70.
What I hear from this is that you're lazy. If you don't want to get there, you start taking testosterone when you're a little kid, you start doing all this, you start taking needles and all this, you are lazy. I don't care what you say. Oh no, but you know, if I get it here, no, you are lazy and you don't want it. You're not hungry for it. You don't really want to. You don't want to do the work. You just want to look like it.
% there. He also does some other extreme things to keep his look, like bone smashing. And I don't mean smashing your bones in place with a hammer to the face to make your jaw look better. Oh wait.
Okay. Oh my God.
That's literally what it is.
Jesus.
Wait, you did? Yeah, I bone smashed. Yeah.
You smashed your face in, and what'd you do after? Like, you went to the doctor and they reconstructed you, or?
No. So it's just small microfractures and the bone grows back stronger according to
calcium.
So like I'll just lay down in my bed and brace my head so that there's no CTE, and then smash my.
He did all that just for me to pull up and look like this. No bone smashing around here. This is pure body natural right here. You see that? Purely natural. I didn't have to do no smash boning, no boning my max, no none of that. This is as natural you're gonna get. And guys, if you're watching this, do not end up like him. This is a very bad case, and I don't condone anybody that does stuff like this. Do not end up in this red pill lookmaxxing community. It's fine if you wanna, you know, improve your looks. Just don't do something that can lead you to harm yourself. Because think about it. If you're questioning yourself, oh, do I really have to hit myself in the face with it? Then you know it's wrong. Then you know you shouldn't be doing it. If you're questioning something you're doing, then don't do it. It's that simple. Don't fall into these, no, you should do it. Oh, you will look good. Who's going to determine that? Are you going to determine that if you look good? Objectively, you might look better. But think about all the stuff you got to go through. And think about the longevity of it. In 20 years, will you even be alive from doing all this? You know what I'm saying? You got to think about stuff like this.
Zygos so that they grow. Yes.
Okay. This cannot be normal.
Yeah, anybody watching me, I'm gonna go ahead and put a disclaimer to say, do not do this. People actually think this is what got him from this to this. Like, you got people in his comments saying, no way, bro. That's all it takes to look like my gold clavicular and Marlin? I'm walking to my dad's toolbox, grabbing the
Mind you, all these are probably 14-year-old kids.
That to my face every day for 30 minutes. It's scientifically proven, by the way, that this does nothing for your face. Other than potentially give you nerve damage and bruises.
And he adds to your delusion.
You know, just keep your face basically forever and have the bones crack. His looks right now are purely from going through puberty and being locked in the gym with the mix of testosterone being injected. And people would try to say since he turned 18 last year, he was fully done with puberty, and it can't be that.
Done.
But it's proven by science that even though most of your puberty will be done, you can still have things happen after the age of 18.
Exactly.
Just talking off of my experience, I was not able to grow a beard after 18. It only started really growing last year.
Damn. Also, a ton of people. Okay, Tommy NFG, I see you. It's the same goes for me. I was never this handsome before in my life. Like, you see my nose? You see my jaw? My facial hair? My features? They never came in until I turned 20 this October. So they never stopped coming in until I was 19. Like, I look mad good, yo. Where was this when I needed it? You know what I'm saying? Quick intermission. Sorry, guys, but we are so close to 300 subscribers. So if you guys wouldn't mind subscribing, that would really help a lot. Anyways, back to the video.
People get adult acne like I did, so that's still not a good excuse. To make sure he also has the maximum peakness of himself, he just takes a cool, calm little bit of
spammed a combination of Adderall and for appetite suppression. And I literally went on a 3-day fast. And stayed awake the entire time.
With the usage, he does advise people not to do it, but my that because why are you doing it?
Yeah,
and the question is, how is he casually finding a dealer to hand them out like candy? One snitch in his circle and he's heading to the closest penitentiary next to him. The problem, no matter how much he advises his young fans to not do the things he's doing, is that no matter what, you're easily swayed at that age. A lot definitely look up to him as the cool
14-year-old kids are watching his videos thinking he's so tough.
So there's no doubt in my mind, some kid out there probably took their first huff of meth off of his advice. You know it's bad when even Andrew Tate didn't go this far. All he said is get in the gym, get money, and don't be fat. He also has a main shtick where he rates people and tells them them exactly what they could do to fix their face.
Yo, imagine doing that. Imagine you telling another man to rate you. Oh, please rate me, please. Please. Let me know how handsome I am, please. Like, bro, you don't sound, you don't hear that? You sound crazy. You sound like a little chud. You might be a chud.
Just you're a 1 out of 10 because you're chopped, or a 9 out of 10 because you're fine. He will scientifically break down what's wrong with your face and which feature you need to improve, which comes from a lot of the looksmaxxing forums where they study this like it's the Bible. On these forums, from what I've heard, it's absolutely brutal. Like, you could be a 10 out of 10 looking guy and they are not rating you good. They be on there learning things that could be improved that even doctors have never heard of. And I'm coming to realize I'm a 22-year-old man talking about looksmaxxing forums and how they work. We all are genuinely the most useless generation of all time. How is this even a community? In my parents' 20s, they were working hard and studying endlessly, 7-day work days just to make it to this country. And in my 20s, I'm talking about looksmaxxing and mogging on YouTube. Anyways, here's the clips I was talking about.
Okay, so, you know, you have very recessed orbitals, right? Lacking eye support, and your supers are pretty high. Your jawline, your gonial angle is very, very high as well.
Bro, all this shit is just gibberish.
Downgrown. It's not very angular. You know, you've got inward gonians, your alar base, which is like the width of your nose.
Yeah.
Suboptimal.
I didn't even know half of those terms existed.
Bro, I could do the same thing right now. You want to sign up for my $200,000 course? You gotta pay me up to let you know your cathedrals are up here. You know, your lower jaw level is like low sub 5 with a chud and a true cell, and then you're also missing out the low formunal angle right here with the nose. You're missing up the poor bag eye support. You know, you also have the Q35 hair. You know, you don't have that. You can sign up to my $3,000 million course though, and I can teach you how to be like me.
Until I saw that video. And his fans will literally run up to him on the street and ask him to rate them, which I'm not sure why they do that.
Mind you, I bet there's like 14-year-old
call me chopped, but it's a whole other thing having my facial structures broken down on how up they are. The sad thing too is he probably got into this when he was a teenager and was very insecure about himself, and it started off normal until it spiraled into what he is now. Like, anybody watching this right now who may be insecure about themselves, whether it be weight or how you look, if you're not hitting the gym, just hit the gym and lock in on your diet and you'll be 90% there. There's not a single person
like Edginess. Look at me, you know what I'm saying? Look at me. This is my body. I don't really work out or anything, but you know what I'm saying? This is all I got. This is all natural. I don't really do anything. And I'm not really insecure about it. Yeah, I know I'm kind of fat. Look at my chin. You see? I'm fat. But I don't really care, man. You just can't care about stuff like this. It's okay to try and improve yourself, but just don't put expectations so high that you're gonna be disappointed if you can't reach it.
In the world that said getting into the gym made them worse. And for face, if you have stubborn acne like I did,
I'm not gonna lie, when I start working out, I'm bad.
You'll be set.
When I'm not working out,
top 5 drugs made by God of all time, and you don't even gotta take it forever. I took it for 6 months and I was good. Maybe looksmaxxers wouldn't say I'm even 20% there, but I'm happy with my glow. Doing these type of methods and procedures is never gonna fill the void.
Ew,
and with Clive, I fully believe he'll just keep pushing it and pushing it. And people are already saying all these pills and drugs are backfiring on him, because in a live stream he did, his face was looking a little not in the best skin condition. Might be the finally catching up to the bloodstream. Like I said earlier too, there's some reasons people don't like him as a person, and one is he leans on the more edgy side of content. In his streams, he'll say and even wears a hat with it written on. He states he's not actually racist and just wears it because he thinks it's funny. I don't get the appeal of this though, because as someone who's been getting
appealing to 14-year-old kids.
I was a kid on the internet because it's the internet. I'm not offended, I just find it more cringe.
It is
like
cringe.
Racist people will say it on Twitter.
I'm gonna tell you right now, if you still find the N-word funny, you're either a 14-year-old kid or you're just a cringy chud. That's all. There's no in between. I'm sorry, you have to hear it from me. Oh no, you would understand it. Oh no, who are you oh, sorry, you're a chud. Okay, you're a chud if you still find it funny at the age of whatever you are.
Something, thinking a black person's gonna jump out the screen and lash out and start beating them up. Black people are used to it though. You just end up coming off corny and cringe. And I assume too, let's say an example is I'm wearing a hat with a slur against Asian people. I presume most of my Asian viewers wouldn't be offended and probably just find it corny. The only people I can see laughing at what he does is some 12-year-old white kids in the suburbs of Utah being like,
14.
No way, he just said the word. He can't say that. Can we say that now? That's my goal. the whole looksmaxxing community as a whole also does have a hint of racism in it. It all operates off edits and creators, and anytime there's an edit of a black person who's looksmaxxing, they'll either say it doesn't matter because they're still black, or that black people can't looksmax. Racism is so crazy because you can't even admit when another person of another race is objectively attractive.
They don't see the black excellence.
Race, there are people that are drop dead gorgeous. There's not a baddie of any other race I wouldn't take now. And even Clavicular, who's supposed to be their new face of looksmaxxing, says Marlon, a man who is mixed, looks more attractive than him. What if I told you though there's a guy that's even more extreme than Clavicular, and his name is Andrew Maxer. Now looking at his face, you may be thinking,
yo, this is Minecraft, this is Steve.
Did I misplace my bike seat somewhere? Did Quagmire come to life and become a looksmaxxer? But nah, this is really him and a real human being. AI couldn't make up something like this. Andrew, from what he said, has been training his jaw for 3 straight years to meet some type of perfection, and he uses anything to get his jaw as sharp as he can. If chewing some tree branches gets him there, he'll do it in the name of looksmaxxing. It's assumed by people that his account is satire and he doesn't actually mean it. He does have some pretty goofy videos poking fun at himself, but with how his jaw looks, I wouldn't be surprised if he was genuinely doing this stuff and joking about it. Looking at his jaw myself actually puts mine in pain. And there's people out there for some reason who want a jaw like him. Looksmaxxing to me reminds me of Hollywood plastic surgery, where celebrities end up getting one, then go down spiraling on a path to get more to be fulfilled. Except with looksmaxxing, people will do even more to get their look, even if that means taking drugs. Anyways, that's gonna be it. Let me know how many of y'all mocked me in the comments. It shouldn't be more.
I'm not gonna lie, guys. Don't go anywhere where you gotta go take chemicals or any of that stuff. If you can get there naturally, do it naturally. You know, it's better if it takes longer than to look like it now. Cause think about it. If he was looking like that at the age of 19, now imagine how he's gonna look at the age of 25. You know what I'm saying? Compared to me, the older I get, the more handsome I might get. That's just how the world works. You can't go against your genetics. You gotta work with them. And that's what leads you to glowing up. Anyways, if you guys enjoyed, make sure you guys drop a like and subscribe. Let me know what you guys thought about this video in the comments below. And I'm gonna see you guys in the next one. Also, thank you. We are so close to 300 subscribers. And if you guys could help me get there, you know what I'm saying? We're like, what, 30 subscribers-ish away? If you guys don't mind, appreciate it. You know what I'm saying? Take care, everybody. Goodbye.